The car community is full of actual bots. Let me explain. Robots are typically made to follow human instructions and typically can think on their own. And that's exactly the same with the car community. It seems like no one is capable of forming a thought on their own. I'm sure you already know exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying, but let me further explain for those who don't. Let's break it down step by step. So grab your chicken sandwich and your Fanta and enjoy the video. Okay, so recently the announcement of some of the successors to the Holy Trinity were announced, specifically the Mclaren W1 and the Ferrari F80. The successor to the Porsche 918 still hasn't been confirmed. Some people are saying it's the Mission X, some people are saying it's other cars. But no, Porsche themselves haven't confirmed a successor to the 918 like Mclaren and Laferrari has done. So let's actually take a look at some of the stats and what makes the new replacements hated by the community, okay? First, let's look at the Mclaren W1. Now I'm gonna make this disclaimer. I actually thought this car was always beautiful since the day it dropped because I'm actually open to change. From the side angle I'm looking at right now, it looks very similar to the P1, at least if you start from the door. So people who say it's ugly are just trying to be different. But let's look at the comments from this Hype Whip post which announced the W1.
Expectations. So Sigma. Reality. Ew. What a beta car.
It's beautiful, but it's an automatic.
When has McLaren ever offered a manual transmission car? I swear, people just try to be cool, but no, you're lame. In my honest opinion, I think the W1 is one of the best looking cars to come out in recent car culture. And I'm not even the biggest fan of hypercars, but I know how to give credit when credit is due. If you think about it, no one in the community actually gives credit to newer cars, because everyone is a follower. I even saw people in the comments talking about, oh, why is it hybrid? Why did they go hybrid? You bozos, the original Holy Trinity was hybrid as well. That's what made them that little trio, because of their hybrid powertrain. I feel like the actual problem is that everyone is a kid. They think, oh, it has electric assist. Electric means bad. It doesn't matter what car it is. Electric is bad. That's what everybody thinks in the community. Like, grow up. There's plenty of hybrid cars out there that are actually very good cars. We have the whole of the Holy Trinity, the Revuelto, the SF90. Like, don't disrespect the W1, please. But the craziest part about this whole thing is that the W1 isn't even the reason I am making this video in the first place. It's the unnecessary hate for the F80. Hate that doesn't sit right with me. So let's go back to Hype Whip's announcement of the F80, the new successor of the Laferrari. Just open the comments and these are literally the top ones on this post. You got me all up onto the hybrid part. 3.6 million for a V6 is diabolical. V12 in an SUV and V6 in a hypercar. Okay. If you didn't do a little bit of research, you're probably thinking, yeah, that's valid. They make sense. Why would they throw a V6 into a hypercar? Especially the successor of a V12. But it's not just a regular V6, and that's the problem people are missing. It's literally based on Ferrari's Le Mans winning 499p. Yes, this V6 is from a Le Mans winning car, and people still treat it like it's a V6 they took from an economy sedan. Like, come on. I was scrolling through Reddit, and these two comments honestly described it the best. New car bad, old car good. Rah, get off my lawn. I don't know what reference that is, but nah, that statement is actually true. Like, try to think of a recent announcement of a car that people didn't just hate on and people actually like. Maybe we have the C8 ZR1 and the Mustang GTD, but I'm talking about the bigger hypercar supercar brands. And I can't think of one, and that's simply because of the fact people aren't susceptible to change. I personally love the F80 and the W1, but that does bring me to my question for you guys watching at home. I want to know how you guys feel about these cars. Do you think they are worse than the previous Holy Trinity, or do you think they represent them well and are actually good successors? Let me know, and while you're down there, be sure to hit that sub button as well. Okay, so I was scrolling through YouTube and I actually saw a walk around on this car, so I kind of do want to react to it because I've never seen a full walk around. So let's see if people are actually making sense and this car is trash, or if people are overreacting. I want to watch this walk around. Okay, so off the rip, it has the Falcon door, same thing the LaFerrari did. It had the exact same doors, and I mess with the front a lot. I just don't know why people hate it so much. This black piece, the eyeshadow, I don't know why it's there. Maybe it's a throwback to one of the older cars, but it doesn't even look bad. The car is great in my opinion. Okay, that back is questionable, but it still doesn't look bad. It's not to the point where people hate on it for just the looks. And then the V6. That's the thing. People don't even talk about the looks. They talk about the engine, the Le Mans winning V6, which is so stupid to me. I don't get it. Yeah, honestly, this car is great. No idea why people hate on this. And the W1, even though now the W1 is starting to get liked again, I don't know what happened. When it first got announced, everybody hated it. But now the F80 got announced, everybody likes the W1. It's just part of that phase that people go through when they overhate a car when it comes out and then it grows on them. I don't know. The car community has a lot of problems. But pretty much all I'm trying to say is be open to change. I know this video is on the shorter side, but I just wanted to talk about it. That's it.